Hello traders, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's interview, we have our new funded trader who recently completed our two-step evaluation. If you do not know who we are at forexprofirm.com, we provide real capital up to $10 million. You can take our two-step evaluation or you can take our instant funding model. We have account sizes starting from $25,000 all the way up to $400,000. You're allowed to trade Forex, stocks, cryptos, and indices. And this interview is sponsored by 𝐲𝐐𝐞. If you want to check out our sponsored broker, the link is in the description, and make sure to follow our Instagram page. I have also added the link in description. So Arnaldo, thank you so much for giving us the time and congratulations on passing the evaluation. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
First of all, thank you for having me for this interview. I am a trader from New York. I have a full-time job as an exterminator in Manhattan.
All
and
right.
I do my trading part-time in the mornings.
That's very great. Please tell us, how long have you been trading?
I started my trading journey in 2020.
Okay.
So it's up for over 2 years.
So it's great that you have been trading for only around 2 years and you are still making decent profits. You have completed the two-step evaluation. So that is very great to hear about that.
Thank you. It was a journey,
Yeah.
but it was worth it.
All right. So please describe your trading plan, that how you trade in the markets.
First of all, I try not to trade every day. That's one. I try to stick to 1 or 2 trades per day
All right.
whenever I trade. I like to swing trade, but for the prop firm challenge, I did more of a scalping kind of technique because of the time factor. So that pretty much was my plan towards trading for this funded program. It's a little different from how I trade on my personal account, but you gotta adjust to whatever the situation requires.
Yeah, exactly. You have to adopt according to the situations, according to the risk parameters that you are required to follow in order to complete the evaluations.
Definitely.
And what are your most favorite pairs that you like to trade?
Preferably, I like the indices, so like NAS 100, US 30. I look at gold sometimes, and my regular currency pair would be Euro USD.
All right. So you have mentioned that you are mostly a swing trader, but because of the challenges that you adopt and you do not swing trade on your challenge accounts. So what do you like to do most? Swing trading or scalping or day trading or intraday?
I prefer to swing trade. However, like I said, you gotta adapt. So I would scalp. For the proper.
And do you
At least
trade?
for the challenge phases, or at least to pass the challenges, you do more scalping.
Yeah.
The use of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to complete the evaluation in the given time. So definitely you're
Right.
gonna change from swing either to day trading or to scalp trading.
Right.
And is there any particular session that you like to trade the most? I'm myself, I'm trading only London sessions and New York session. What about you?
Right. I trade New York session because of my life situation. It's more convenient to trade New York session, but I do like London session. But I don't
Okay.
trade it. I just look at the market sometimes.
All right. So you basically like to trade when there is a high volatility, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, always
Over the
catching,
years are
always catching
yes,
the big moves.
it's better when there's, for me, I believe that when there's more volatility, it's better for my psychology because I'm not sitting there waiting for trades to play out too long. So yeah, prefer New York,
All right.
at least for scalping.
Exactly. That's very great. So when did you start trading? What were the problems that you faced? Like, I want to know about your trading history, that what were the problems that you faced? How did you overcome that? And everything that you can explain regarding your trading history.
All right. Well, when I started trading, first of all, I was introduced to trading by one of my coworkers.
All
They
right.
were they were they started looking at it. At first, I was looking into stocks, like trading on Robinhood, that kind of stuff. And then my coworker told me about Forex. So I started to look at it, and immediately I was intrigued because, you know, I can trade every day. That was one of it any time of day. So that got me in. Uh, Started open a demo account, spent like 2 weeks, and then I went live. Biggest mistake.
All
I
right.
went live before I really even knew anything. You don't know how to read the markets properly. So, of course, for the first year, I was blowing accounts, putting in money, blowing accounts, and then because at the time I wasn't really getting any proper education. I was just looking at YouTube videos, a couple YouTube videos, and I would try every strategy that new person would show. So, so I ended up just blowing accounts, taking impulse entries, FOMOing, that kind of stuff until I think it was like almost year two, like early 2002. I bought a course, and
All right.
it was more like supply and demand trading. So I practiced that, back tested it for a little while, and then I found that to be my edge in the market, and became profitable.
Okay. And what was the biggest challenge that you faced when you were learning to become profitable trader?
The biggest challenge was um, channeling my emotions while trading. I would get very emotional seeing, my trade go into red. And of course, I was over risking, didn't know anything about risk management. So I was just using random lots. And $1,000 accounts I was using. uh, I was really over risking on US 30 because I just love US 30 at that time. So in minutes, I would blow an account, and then tomorrow I would fund it because I'm like, I have to get it right. But I laugh about it now, but it was no fun back then. So,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah, risk management, it is everything. If you
right,
cannot follow a good risk management system, then there is no way that you will ever be able to make profits, sustainable
right,
profits, consistent profits in the market. And especially when taking the challenge with any prop firm, it is very important to develop a proper risk management system first, because that is what we do.
right,
We are just analyzing how well you can manage your risk, and that is what we want to see from every trader who is taking our two-step evaluation, or it can be our instant funding model. So definitely risk management and controlling your emotions are the biggest challenges that all traders face. And that's very great to know that how you developed the control over your emotions, and you let your emotions go. You did not fall into the FOMO, and you followed a good risk
right,
management.
right, right.
So during that journey, when you were learning, becoming profitable, making mistakes, what was the key moment in your trading career?
The key moment was when I realized that after blowing so many accounts, I had to decide. My savings was almost dry, so I had to figure out, like, you need to get this right. You can't keep giving away your money to the markets. So it was actually when I did the course. The trainer was talking about risk management, and he focused heavily on it. So I would know before I would trade without a stop loss.
All right.
I trade without a stop loss. I would try to stack accounts even when I'm going in red. I would add another lot size, hoping for the market to turn around and give me glory.
Mm.
So I started practicing good risk management. 1%. At first, I was doing like 2%, 3%. Because you want to see the big wins. So I started just doing 1%, and I realized that it's making a difference. in the account, because when you lose a trade, you lose 1%, you still have 99 more percent to work. So that really made a difference. That was my aha moment. Like, look, if you can just lose 1%, and when you're winning 2-3%, you'll always be ahead of the game.
Yeah,
So
basically,
that was my key moment.
that's very awesome. You are sticking to only 1% per trade. So
Only
basically,
1%.
yeah, as you said, that even when your winning percentage is only 50%, but you are having at least 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio from every single trade, and you are risking 1% per trade. After the
Right.
10 trades, you are losing 50% of your trades, but you're still in profitable because you are targeting at least 2 to 3% from every trade, and your risk is never going above than 1%.
Right.
Yeah,
So that really was the moment for me.
awesome. Great to know. Great to know that.
I wish I knew that from day one.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me around 2.5 years basically to become
Right.
profitable. I have been trading around 6 years, and at the time I
Right.
had no idea about risk management as well. So it takes time, but you get to that level if you keep learning and becoming better every single day.
Right. Definitely. And I'm still learning. I'm still in the process, because it's always a learning
Yeah,
situation in the market.
the journey never stops.
Right. But to be in this game for long, I believe risk management is the way to go.
How long it took you to become a profitable trader?
Uh, I would say 2.5 years. 2.5 years.
It's a very long time. Most people, they don't even go for 6 months, and you had been struggling for 2.5 years to become profitable. and
Right.
and what was the feeling when
Con-
you
consist.
yeah,
No, I was gonna say consistently profitable. Because throughout the journey, I would make profits.
okay,
You make profits and you give it back next week. So it was really it was really a consolidation of in my journey.
yeah,
Go
all
to
right.
the top, drop back, but yeah, it was recently when I started, you know, focusing heavily on that risk management that really brought me to be consistent in the market. So, you
Very,
every
very
trader
good.
should focus on that.
Yeah, exactly. And moving on to our next question, what is your mental or psychological strength, and how did you develop it to become profitable?
Um, One of my strengths right now that helps me in the market, I would say, is to not FOMO anymore.
Okay.
And I it came about because I realized that I'm not gonna be a millionaire in a week or
Yeah.
two within Forex. That was the intention at first. Like, yeah, man, I can make $100,000 quickly in a day, in a week, in a month, and quit my job, and the whole
Yeah.
excitement of doing Forex, staying at home, trading in front of the computer, all of that. So when I realized that it's not as easy and it's not gonna happen overnight, so I'm not in a rush to jump in every trade anymore. And so yeah, I came back to earth, put it that way.
Okay.
My head is no longer in the clouds, so I'm back to earth, and I know that it's a journey. So you build an account to where you can replace your job if that's what you want, or you can use it to supplement your lifestyle.
Okay, I wanna add a point here. Most traders, the newbie traders, when they're starting out, I think they should be really putting focus on only the good trade setups. No matter what
Right,
strategy they use, no matter it's a supply and demand or simple spot and resistance strategy, but if they have
right,
developed a system, they should be looking to only take those trades that have a higher probability of going into their favor. Most people make mistake that they just randomly buy and sell because they want to get rich very quickly, and that is the biggest mistake most of the traders that make, who always lose in the market. So definitely, if we can get rid of FOMO, that would be very, very great in order to build the portfolio with a lot of winning percentage and not blowing accounts.
Definitely, definitely.
Okay, talking about, do you follow any daily routine?
Uh, Primarily a little bit. Primarily because I work at nights, I get home like 5, 6 in the morning. I'll try to take a nap, and then I'll get up around 8:30, and that is my new routine right now. Right, so I would get up like about 8 o'clock to start looking at the market and see what's going on. I would look for a setup between 8:30 and 10:30, 11. After that, if I don't get a trade, I'll just get off the computer or get off the charts, probably watch a movie, and just relax for the rest of the day until I gotta pick up my son from school, and then it's family time until it's time to go back to work again.
Okay.
That's simple day.
Yeah,
Day.
everything we should be keeping it simple. Trading is all
Right,
about simplicity. People make it very complex, but it is not. So having a simple daily routine, following a simple strategy, having a simple trading plan, and just taking the trades by following that plan and keeping everything simple, stupid is what it takes to become profitable.
right, right. When I started, I never had a trading plan. I started my trading plan, I think it was like in January, just after I did the course. I
Okay.
decided I used to procrastinate about the trading plan. Now I have one fully written out. That's right beside me. Up here,
Okay. Very
all that.
good.
Yep. So, yep. Even the setup that I'm looking for is in it, mark it out and all that stuff.
All right. So you have set of rules that you're following every single day, and you have written them
Right.
down so you can keep
Put them
looking at
down.
them when taking the trade so you do not make any unnecessary mistake.
Right.
Very
Right.
great to know that. Very great to know that. Now, can you please recap your strategy that you used to pass the Forex Pro Firm evaluation?
Um. Sure. So when I'm seeing I would do a top down analysis starting from the weekly, daily all the way down to like a 1 hour. Um, I'll do my supply and demand markups on the 1 hour, and then I look for entries on the 5 minute for my scalping strategy,
Okay.
passing, and of course risking 1% on all the trades, and trailing my stops to break even once I'm in a certain amount of profit.
Okay. All right.
Also, sometimes if I'm in drawdown, I would put like 50% of the trade
Okay.
just to manage risk a little bit more.
Yeah, minimizing the risk and maximizing the profits every time.
Right, definitely.
All right. So now to conclude our interview, I would like to know how is trading for a Forex prop firm is different.
Uh, Definitely, it's trading for a prop firm gives you, of course, you're working with more capital that you wouldn't have, so it gives you a sense of your efforts are going somewhere. Now, trading on a small account, it feels like you're making $10 per trade, $20 per trade, depending on the size of your account.
Yeah.
But trading for a prop firm, it gives you extra motivation, like this is worth your time, because
All
of the
right.
returns that you will get.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So thank you so much for your time and for providing us with such great knowledge. And guys, if you have any question, let us know in the comment section. And if you want to learn more about forexprofirm.com, please make sure to use our link from the description. And I will see you guys in the next interview. Thank you for watching.